How's it? Sean from Combat Simulations, Iraklion Historical Campaign. This time from the Access side. We're going to play this from the Access side. Alright, so before we get started, please subscribe to my channel. It's free. And also leave comments and suggestions. And watch my videos. And like them and share them. Helps me a lot, I promise you. It really does. Alright, so scenario settings. Initial orders delay will gravitate from 0 to 100% during the first hour. What's our briefing? Storm, Division 7th HQ. The moment the aircraft is refueled from the first wave, you and your men are to emplane and I think that's emplane and proceed on your task to seize Iraklion airfield and harbour. There may be some delays in taking off due to the dust you see swirling about you, but you will simply have to conquer these issues on Cretan soil. Losses to our transport craft this morning have been heavy, so you will not be able to take all your troops with you today. But the general knows that you will have to do your duty with honor and courage. It may be possible for some of your men to follow you later, once the wave of invasion is complete. To make use of Iraklion, we need to be able to reinforce. So you must seize and hold the port and the airfield. The port is mined, so we'll need at least 3 days to clear it for use. Whereas the airfield is not only the best on the island, but is also ready for use immediately. Clear the enemy from these facilities, and you will have made a vital contribution to the conquest of the island. The enemy defences are not expected to amount to much. Poorly trained Greeks and a few British garrison companies. Be on alert for tanks, as we believe there may be a few in the area. Also, the enemy may attempt to move troops to relieve his forces in the central and western sectors. You are to ensure that he does not achieve his aim. All right. So this is Iraklion 1715. Quarter past 5, 20th of May 1940, the struggle for Crete has begun. A reinforced FJ regiment parachutes into Crete to fight a mixed allied force for the port and airfield of Iraklion on Crete. It's a historical scenario. Early this morning, the Luftwaffe Sturm Regiment descended on Maleme and Kana, followed closely by elements of the FJ Regiment 3, aiming to capture Maleme airfield and the main Cretan port of Soda. This afternoon, further parachute landings have also occurred at, I can't pronounce that name, despite delays in getting the aircraft off the ground, and yet there are no clear reports of fighting from either side. Here at Iraklion, the 14th UK Infantry Brigade holds the airfield, the town, and the vital port facilities. These areas are key to the sector, and if the Germans can secure them, then they have the option to pour in reinforcements. The port is already earmarked for the bulk of their seaborne troops, and advance on Sodo from both sides. The British must hold these points, both to deny them to the Germans and keep the main option of evacuation by sea open, and additionally exit forces to the west to assist the embattled garrison of Maleme. The German reinforcement schedule reflects the actual arrival of reinforcements to the theatre. Historically, the Germans failed to capture any of the objectives, and the seaborne reinforcements were intercepted and defeated by the Royal Navy. General Student decided correctly that the center of gravity was Maleme Airfield and sent the remainder of his parachute forces and the reinforced mountain troops of XI Division there instead. The German troops at Iraklion then settled down to keep the Allies pinned to the city and the airfield. They were able to prevent the British sending troops to the west, but by the time they were strong enough to finally storm the town, the British had vanished, taken off during the night by the destroyers and the Royal Navy. The fighting actually continued until the 29th of May, when the bulk of the Commonwealth forces were evacuated, leaving only a small rearguard. So basically what happened was this force was too small to take this. They never took this. So they just basically settled down and waited because Sudan realized that this was too strong. And he sent both of his forces to Maleme. That's what the briefing said. And I can see why. Because We played this. I played this in the Allies. If you look at the previous scenario, we won easily. And there was a little exit objective as well. I mean, this is a joke. 25 destroy the enemy, fair enough. This is 80 points, all right? And it's all occupation. This is 47 and that's 33, which means at the end of the scenario, we have to occupy. So you don't get any points for accumulation or holding that. Though we can't bank points. When the scenario ends, we give you an idea, and it is a 4-day scenario. When it ends on 11 o'clock on day 4, if we're not holding that objective, we lose the 80 points. That's the only time we... So, and we have this little this little force here. I mean, it's a joke. I mean, come on. Come on, Oz. Come on. How can you expect this little regiment to take all of this? We played this. This shitload of troops here from the Allies. There's no chance these little paratroopers are going to get even close. We can't even, with all our time, I'd be surprised if we even hold one objective. Because remember, there's a 10-1, and we're not going to have a 10-1 anywhere along here. Forget this. I don't even know why it's an objective. Who's going to hold that? I mean, look, let's look at the reinforcement. They're coming in ones. Can you believe it? Ones. Okay, they're coming there, right on the middle there. Ones. And then there's 3, and then 2. You see them coming there. There's quite a bit coming there. And this is all on day 1, and you're getting a lot from there. I mean, when we finished the game, I remember I played the last as allies, and when the game was finished, it showed what was left of all the forces. I mean, he had basically, this is all he had left on the field. Are you going to feel sorry for the Germans? Yeah, man. Come on, bro. This is an inhuman task. It's not going to work. We're already on a losing loss. Yeah, so... goodness. This one, yeah, I've sent this guy, because this is the biggest, nearest one, to try and take that one. And as they come, we'll see what we can do. All right, let's fight. That's why we're here, so let's just fight. Okay, where do you arrive? Okay, let's just reattach him. And we'll reattach him there. And he's been reattached, he's reattached. Okay, let them go. So he's going to try and conquer this here. Okay. Now we got this guy here. Let's just look at the order of battle. We've got this guy and his whole section. His whole section is here. So these guys are all helping him. This guy here is this guy. Now, I think what we're going to do with this guy is we're going to also try and secure this objective here. Maybe we can get a draw here. Because sorry, I didn't show you, but I sent this guy there, sorry, and whatever he has, and I'll send this little guy help him here. Okay. And these guys are helping. Let's reattach that. And let's reattach that. Let's just try and consolidate all of these guys, man. Just... Oh, now, shit. Huh. I'm going to reattach him so he comes this way. I mean, this is just stupid. We have some airstrikes. Let's do the airstrikes. We have a lot of airstrikes. Let's put them, I think we're... Is this 8 airstrikes? You must be shitting me. Or am I just... Oh, shit. I was just eating. I couldn't read it. I was eating airstrikes. Let's reattach. Okay. Let's just see if we can get this. this objective here and then get to the next one. We're not going to get this. All right, let's just move him to there. Let's just see if he can. I don't know. Who knows? And where they're landing is pathetic, man. Just want to see what reinforcements got left. Come on! Oh, this is a joke. 1 and 2. Is this the main guy? Boo. Now you're worrying me. And there's his base. He's just going to sit here. I'm not, he can't do much. Really. Let's be honest. Hang on. Let's try something. Alright, this is the quickest way. Yeah, okay, let's just try something. Let's see if we can downplay these as a bit. Okay, so let this try and also tackle here. I think that's the last of our reinforcements, I think. I think that's the last of our reinforcements. Yeah, that's it. Let's see if we can at least get this objective. Hold that one. Let's see if we can do that at least. These guys there. You know what? Why don't we just do that? Let's see if these guys, if he can maybe take that. We're closest to here, so why not? So this is too far. So let him try. Yeah, let him try and... We can't even hold one. Can you believe it? Oh, come on. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Sorry, I didn't see you. Let this little force try and get this objective here. They can't even hold this. Can you believe it? They don't even have enough power to hold that. It doesn't help that they that the it doesn't help that the I know I played as the Allies here. This is an impossible scenario for the Germans to win. Even come close, even a draw is not possible here. I can promise you that. Not with this little force over here. Come on. What? Hey, what were the Germans thinking? What is he thought they could take this airfield here? They can't even get on the field, man. They can't even parachute here properly. Come on. What were they thinking when they made this plan? They said, the briefing says there are a few obsolete, shouldn't expect much resistance, a few obsolete British. The British were waiting for them. They had enough here. So none of that works. These guys are never going to get in there. Okay, so let's bring another. Shit, I don't even know where to drop these things. I'm going to drop one there. He's got too much here on this field. He's got too much over here. This is not 10 to 1. We can't even get a 10 to 1 ratio here. The only thing we can hope for. Oh, we're not even close. We're not even going to be close. That's not going to be. The only thing we can hope for here. These Ursas are already dead. Right in the middle there. No, we can't hope for anything. I was thinking we could hope for something. Can't. We're not going to hold this. We don't have enough. We don't have a 10 to 1. And this lot here is too small. And he's never going to get past there. Just like I did to him. It's just a losing fight. There's nothing happening there. Alright, let's try this airstrike over here. It's got a little tank going on there. Okay, let's see that. And we need another one. Maybe there. Don't want him too close to my troops because you need more than airstrikes. Airstrikes not going to help you here. We can't even. There's no ways we can control this. There's no ways. We don't have the 10 to 1 ratio here, and there's no ways we can get the 10 to 1 ratio. He's sitting with like 100 to 1 ratio on the battlefield at the moment anyway. And this force is almost spent. They've done their bits and pieces. They're almost spent. They're not getting past here. And they're not going to get up here. So let's see if we can drop. Yeah. Well, trying to push the guy off there. Maybe if the reinforcements, if we had these reinforcements over here that came here, not flippin' and not in here, because we got reinforcements right in the middle here. Maybe if all the German paratroopers were dropped here, we could concentrate on the one and get this objective. At least get something. The port. I think that's the port, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not. Yeah, I think that's the port. If we could get that, then maybe we could, with combined force, go that way. But at the moment, we got a little bit there, a little bit of force over here, and then split up. And what makes it worse is that we don't have the numbers anyway, so we can use no concentrated force anywhere because even the little forces we got are enough. Ah, goodness. Well, is there any way getting through this? I'll tell you. There's no ways. Well, it is a historical scenario, so it's obviously not balanced because it's historical, which is fair. Which is fair. It actually shows you how tough this was for the Germans. And this force here is almost spent. We managed to get him there. We're never going to move this needle. And what are we looking at? We haven't killed much. Having this parachuters arrive over here wasn't going to work. No, none of that was going to work. Oh, there we go. What did I say? No, nothing. There's actually nothing to do. It's just sit like this and just hope he doesn't annihilate us. And because we can't take this force and go up here because he's blocked over there. He's not going to get there. Our best option was that objective over there, which is the biggest one, with this little force here. And this little force is just not even can't even get past here. Never mind getting to there, which is clumped up. He got here, but he doesn't have a 10-to-1 ratio. So, yeah, that's the dilemma we sit with. So I'm going to leave this. There's nothing going to change until something changes. I'm going to pause this game until something changes. Yeah, I'm back. So I've decided to... we got this. I can't believe it. You must be shitting me. So, how did that happen? Because this force here is brain dead. This side is done. All these pieces are gone. Okay. So, alright, we'll reattach him there. I mean, there's nothing going on here. I actually asked this force, to go there. Right? Because there was nothing going on here. So I was thinking maybe I could get in here. But, hey, I'm thinking, all the headache of this lot. See, we got nothing there. Yeah, no, this is not going to go down there. It's going to weaken. We are just not going to. Let's move him back down here. This scenario is just completely useless. Useless by the Germans. Okay, I thought maybe I could release 1-0, try and get him over there. Are you with me? Because we weren't getting control of this area here. So I'm trying to think of that. Just throw the airstrike. So we got another airstrike. We're just not going to do it. I mean, it's just not. It's not possible. All right. Let's just see. Let's see if we bring him out a bit. Maybe we can drive these guys away there. You understand? And but I mean, we got till 11 o'clock tonight. It's not possible. Maybe we could drive those away. And if we drive those away, maybe then we can control this. Yeah. Yes, it's not possible, man. ah, goodness. Why even have this as a scenario? That's my question. I mean, it's clearly not possible for the Germans to achieve this objective, not even to get one. Considering where they all landed. Yeah, to 23. So that's not going to work. So I'm going to put him back there, just hopefully maybe he can, I don't know what he's going to do. Maybe hopefully he can add some influence there. When they do the calculation at the end, this guy's finished. Even his base is gone. And it's the same when I played as well. I have a little bit more units than he has. Yeah, come on. This is not even a winnable scenario. I mean, come on. How could they have actually put... I know it's historical, but come on. Come on. Do you honestly expect the Germans to win this? Scenario designers, I'm asking that question. Do you think this is a winnable scenario for the Germans? I mean, even getting a draw, it's not going to happen here. A minor defeat. Tomkov, what do you mean to attack on the airfield has failed? And the attack on the airfield. Unfortunately, news of the debacle has reached the top, and I understand a car's been sent for you. I can do nothing for you in this situation. You're going to get a gun and one bullet in it, and it's the bullets for you. Alexander Lur, Luftwaffe 4. Okay, excuse me, Lur. Excuse me, sir. You sent me there. Did you actually have a look at what was going on down there? Cracky Moses. Alright, so we lost more units than he lost. Obviously, we would have lost more. He lost some armored fighting vehicles, more than us. And the gun's about the same, but we lost more units. We ended up with 4 victory points. He ended up with 100. Where we got the 4 from? Oh, you know where we got the 4 from? Come on. Oz. Come on, Oz. This little force that we got is going to take these objectives. Come on. What pipes were you smoking? I think we got the 4 from here. There's the 4. Otherwise, this wasn't happening. And the pure fact that I said there in the beginning, if maybe the paratroopers all dropped in one place, then we would have been able to concentrate the little forces we have on one objective and maybe got that. It might have been just a minor defeat if we were able to concentrate. But the problem is there were paratroopers landing over here. Where's my mouse? We got a whole lot landing here in the middle of all of this, unconnected over here, right? And then a whole lot coming down here, all landing down here. So the force was split 3 ways. Now this little force, on top of its woes, it was now split 3 ways. And this little force that was over here, this force was dead from the first go. There was no chance. It had nowhere to go. I mean, geez, where was it going to go? And then this force here wasn't going to cake that. You couldn't even get past this road, yeah. And this force did come in and occupy, and we did hold it for a little bit of time. But let's be honest. I mean, if you look at the game rules, you need a 10-to-1 ratio to hold an objective. I don't even know if all our forces together have enough in terms of a 10-to-1 to hold one objective on anywhere on this map. I mean, come on. What pipes were you smoking? I understand it's historical, so it's not supposed to be balanced, and here we go, there we go. But it's not really a playable historical scenario. I mean, you want to play historical scenarios that aren't doomed. You want to at least have a fighting chance. And with these historical scenarios, they should I mean, this is purely historical. So yes, you were going to lose as Germans were going to, but there must be a sort of like a rating, man. Maybe tone down the objective, so give you a chance to at least not repeat history, but at least have an alternative history here. You know, to get a different result or a little bit of a different result. This thing ended the way, the exact same way the game shows it to you. I mean, geez, I mean, and you then realized that this wasn't going to work. So these forces, what they did was they held off. They just pinned these guys down, holding them off while the main attack was at, I think it was Meleme. And then they brought down here. And once he got enough forces, he was able to clear here. But these guys had already escaped. That's the briefing. So, yeah. So it wasn't even. I mean, even though it's a historical scenario and yippee doodah, and we all want to play historical, this is doomed. This is a historical scenario that's unwinnable. It's unwinnable. So why even have it as a historical scenario? Have one that's got at least a bit of, to and fro, a bit of tension in there where it could have gone either way or very close to going either way. Why make this challenge not winnable? I mean, come on. I don't think anybody could win this scenario. Maybe it's just my skill level. But I don't think any human would win this scenario against the AI. I won easily. And we had a little exit. I even managed to get some troops off the field just to get their little exit. I didn't even need to. I had a little exit. I think it was 80. No, it wasn't. It was like 30 points. If you watch that previous video. And I didn't even need it. I would have still won decisively. I didn't even need it to dilute my. But I said it anyway. And I got most of the 33, not all of them. And then I just sat back here and I just waited, just cleared him out. And the end of the field, he had what I had left here on the field. I couldn't believe it. He had so few forces. In fact, I got more than him left on the field. Yeah, so there we go. Just shows you how the Germans weren't going to win this. And we're not going to win it today either. Love this game. I know I'm bitching and moaning, but there we go. Straight out, you see it for yourself. It's just the Germans just didn't have enough here. Love this game. Go buy it. It's worth every penny. It really shows you, especially the historical scenarios, the ones that are so one-sided, where either one of the sides just couldn't win it, or the odds were against them. It's almost impossible. It's impossible to actually win it, even in this game, because it shows you the actual odds you were against. It's very realistic. Yeah. All right, I think I covered everything. Sean from Combat Simulations. Please subscribe to my channel. It's free. And also leave comments and suggestions. And watch my videos and like them and hit that notification button so you can keep updated on all my future videos. All right, until our next Command Ops 2 fight, good day on you.